Okay, different video this time. Got my hands on one of these Topps Minis, the England First 11 figure pack. You're thinking, this is not Cobi, is it? Well, it's a bit of a tenuous link. It's made by a company called Character Building, or Character Options as they were called, in conjunction with Top. But Cobi did some stuff for character building, or character options, like the Doctor Who sets, and various other things. So it's a bit of a tenuous link. But here we have the England First 11 figure pack. What year, you're asking? I think, if I'm right, this is a good fair few years ago. Because if we look who we get in this set, we get Glenn Johnson, Ashley Cole, Steven Gerrard, Phil Jones, John Terry, Joe Hart, Scott Parker, Ashley Young, James Milner, he was seems to be around forever, Andy Carroll, and Frank Lampard. It says 2011, so yeah, this is a good while ago. We're going to have a little look at these minifigures one by one.
Nice to see your home fans booing you. That's what we're supporting.
Let's start between the sticks. Probably the worst position to play. This is allegedly Joe Hart. There he is. Look at that printing on his face. Lad couldn't save a JPEG. There's a printing on his back. So there first, Joe Hart. Super keeper. No. Next up, right back, we have Mr. Glenn Johnson. Mr. Glenn Steal Some Toilet Seats Johnson. There he is. Some nice printing on that one. Doesn't come with any toilet seat accessories, which is a shame, really. Missed a trick with that one. Ashley Cole. Arguably one of the best left backs that ever played the game, in my opinion. So there he is, Mr. Ashley Cole. Very nice. He's got his kind of angry face there, facing Mr. Ronaldo. I think he's probably still in his back pocket, if I'm honest. Let's get on to the centre backs. Lock up your wives or your girlfriends. It's John Terry. Looks a little bit like Harry Kane, if I'm honest, but it's John Terry. There he is. Next centre back. How on earth did this guy ever play for England? Mr. Rubberface Phil Jones. Got his kind of glum look there. And there's the back. Phil Jones. Did he ever wear a tash? I don't remember having a tash. Interesting. Now into midfield. Mr. Boring Parker, Scott Parker. There he is. He's got a weird tash, or is that his lips? I don't know. There he is, Scott Parker. Recently sacked from Bournemouth. Centre midfielder. Probably a very uninteresting player, if I'm honest. Don't know why he's in there. Another midfielder. If you thought Scott Parker was boring, here comes James Milner. He's been around since 1901, I think, playing football. Still going strong now. There's Milner. Utility man, which means doesn't really have a position because he's proper shite. Next in midfield, we have Super Frank Lampard. I'm not a Chelsea fan, by the way, but I just thought I'd say that. There he is, Mr. Frank Lampard, Everton manager currently. He's looking a bit bemused by the situation. Probably because they put him in midfield again with Gerrard. They can't play together. Why do we continuously do this? And as I was saying, here's Stevie G. He's managed not to fall over and cost a title to someone here. Recently sacked from Villa. But there he is, Stevie G. Steven Gerrard. Captain Fantastic. Don't slip over. Now we go on to the business end of the pitch, the strikers. First up, Mr. Glass, Andy Carroll. There he is. He's got his little ponytail, look at that, with his beard. I think he's a little bit taller than the other minifigures, so they've captured the Andy Carroll look there. I better be careful because I might injure him. Last but not least, this strange one. Ashley Young as a striker. That did happen at some point, I know it did. He's more of a left back now, he's still playing. This is a really shockingly bad England team. Where's like Rooney and stuff? But yeah, Ashley Young, here he is. He's looking pretty annoyed at the whole situation. He's like, I'm a left back, why am I playing up front? But he was up front in those days.
Nice to see your home fans booing you. That's what Borough supporters.
So there we have it, the famous England side of 2011, I think, where half of these players probably didn't start, except for Gerrard and Lampard, Joe Hart, Ashley Young, Glenn Johnson, John Terry, so quite a lot of them. But what do you think of these? Would you like to see Cobi or whoever return into some of these minifigs of football teams? It's an interesting one. I got these from eBay. They smell like they've been in someone's house who smoked a lot. Or Wayne Rooney had them. Who knows? But there we go. Let's see you in the next video. Oh, and also you get a football. Look at that. Joe Hart couldn't save it. Shocking.